risk and risk management.
Turn on your video, please. Your camera.
Just a minute.
Thank you. Can you do both, sharing your screen and your camera is on?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, thank you. Perfect, thank you.
All right, so I'll be talking about risk and risk management. Then we're also going to be looking at the two types of risk management, which is reactive and proactive. Then the benefits of proactive risk management, which is a better approach. The key elements of proactive risk management, tools and techniques used in risk management. And then we'll conclude before we take some questions. So to start, we'll say what is a risk? So a risk refers to any uncertain event or condition that could have a positive or negative impact on project objectives if it occurs. Why I said positive or negative is that sometimes a risk can be in favor of your project, then or at the same time it might also cause a negative impact or be at a disadvantage of your project or whatever task. So what is risk management? Risk management is a systematic process of identifying, analyzing, and responding to project risk to minimize the impact of negative risk and maximize the benefits of positive risk. So whatever it is you do to help that helps you identify, analyze your risk, and also respond or handle it so as to reduce whatever negative effect it's going to have, or also use it to maximize the benefits, is called risk management. So now I said we have two types of risk management approaches. We have the reactive approach and the proactive approach. So the reactive approach is kind of outdated. It's reactive risk management focuses on taking care of risk that's after the occur. So this can lead to damage, costs. This can lead to costly delays, damage control, missed opportunity, because you're actually handling the risk after it has happened. So whereas proactive approach is a method of managing risk that involves identifying and mitigating potential risks before they materialize. So this approach is usually the best approach because you get to identify your risk on time before they even happen. You get to know those potential risks you have to look out for before they actually happen. And this allows for better planning, resource allocation, and decision making. So what are the benefits of proactive risk management? So one of the benefits is improved project success rate. Another is reduce cost and delays. That if you manage your risk very well for a project, it can help to improve the success of that project. Then also, it will also reduce the costs. That's whatever your amount you will have spent on a project to reduce it. If you're able to manage the risk effectively, it will help to reduce it, and also delays helps to reduce delay as well. Then it also enhances stakeholder confidence. As a stakeholder, you'll be very confident if once you can identify and mitigate your risk to help you to be very confident while handling a project. Then increase agility and adaptability. So being able to manage risk can help you be very flexible and also adapt to various scenarios. Then it's also what helps in better decision making and resource allocation. So we have four major elements of proactive risk management. That means the four things that comprises of proactive management. So like from the definition, where we said it's risk management involves identifying, assessing, and responding, monitoring and controlling risks. So these four items are actually called the elements of proactive risk management. So first one, risk identification. This involves identifying your potential risks from the onset so that you can actually predict what can happen in the future regarding whatever project you are taking. Um, for example, if software developing company, if they're able to identify their potential risks, which could be maybe technical issues, security issues, they can be able to work on it beforehand before it becomes a problem. Then also have risk assessment. This involves evaluating the likelihood of a particular risk. So you can be able to, when you assess each risk, you can be able to prioritize and know which one you are to handle first before the other, which one is more critical. Then we also have risk response planning. How do you respond to a particular risk? What strategies are you going to adopt in tackling a particular risk? Then the last one will have risk monitoring and control. This involves continuous tracking of risk so that you can manage it very effectively and control the effects of that risk. So tools and techniques used in risk management. So all of these are tools and techniques that you can apply when you're trying to manage a risk. The first one, we have a risk register. And I just figured I should have added maybe like a picture, but it's not really something you will not be able to understand. The risk register is just a chart or a table, just like a tabular representation of how you intend to like monitor your risk. So risk register is like a table, or if you like call it a grid, where you can actually register each risk, each potential risk, and also monitor them accordingly. It usually contains the risk, the description of the risk, as you describe what that risk is, and the likelihood for that risk to occur. It can also include the impact that risk can have on your project or business. Then it also includes a risk score and mitigation plan, what you intend to do, how you intend to handle the risk. Also, there's also a risk owner. There's also a column for a risk owner. That's the person in charge of that risk if you are working as a team, and also the status of the risk at the end of the day if eventually you get to mitigate the risk or you get to end it. Then we have risk matrix. A risk matrix also it also categorizes a risk based on the level of that risk and the impact. So it's also like a chart, like a table as well. So it can help you to identify those risks and categorize them based on the level. That's if it's a high, medium, or low risk, and the impact if it's going to be minimal, if it's going to have minimal impact, severe impact, critical impact, medium, or if it's going to be very catastrophic. So being able to know all of this can help you to like focus on each whatever risk accordingly. Then we have SWOT analysis. SWOT means represents strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So for any business or project you're handling, SWOT analysis can also help in risk management. By identifying the strength of a business, you can be able to know your advantage over others. And weaknesses, you'll be able to tell what are those things that can what are those factors that can hinder your performance Then opportunities. What are those other factors that can also give you the chance to become better? Presents a chance for you to grow and for succeed, for that business to grow and succeed. Then we have threats. Those are the factors that can have a negative impact on your business or on your project. Then we have scenario planning. So scenario planning is also a very important risk management tool. It involves creating different scenarios on the possibility of a risk. So this is why most times when during a project group, like team members come together to like so that they can able to put their heads together and come up with various scenarios that involves different types of risks so that they can actually plan ahead and know how to mitigate it from the onset. So scenario planning just involves creating various scenarios and um, being able to know their implications and also um, plan ahead of them. Then we have sensitivity analysis. This has to do with analyzing the sensitivity of the variables involved in a particular project or business. Sensitivity in the sense that what is that variable that if it is affected or if anything happens to it, it will increase the risk of that project. So if you're able to conduct a sensitivity analysis, you'll also be able to monitor whatever those variables that are very sensitive that might affect or increase the risk of any project you're working on. Then we have Monte Carlo simulation. Monte Carlo simulation is kind of similar to scenario planning because it also involves creating various simulations using different values so that it can also predict potential risk in any business project. All right, so in conclusion, we say, in summary, proactive risk management is essential for achieving project success in today's dynamic environment. That means, unlike reactive risk management, which occurs after a problem has occurred, proactive helps to prevent whatever issues is going to um, mitigate whatever risk that is going to affect the project. And by embracing a proactive approach, organizations can mitigate risk, improve efficiency, and unlock greater potential. So thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Hussaina. That was an awesome presentation. Do you have questions for us?
Yeah, I do have questions. Okay.
All right, please ask.
All right. My first question is, which of the following is not a benefit of, sorry, which of the following is not a benefit of proactive risk management? A, we have improved project success rates. B, reduced cost and delays. C, increased stakeholder confidence. And D, increased project complexity and complexity. Sorry. Which of the following is not a benefit of proactive risk management?
Okay. If you're not getting response,
I'll go with option D, increase project complexity.
Yes, very correct. So we know that proactive risk management is supposed to even help decrease our project complexity. So yes, increased project complexity is not a benefit of proactive. Then question two, which of the following is a key element of proactive risk? I listed 4 elements. So which one of them is risk identification, project budgeting, team building, stakeholder communication?
Is A.
Yeah, that's very good. So that's A. So that's risk identification is one of the elements of proactive risk management. Then last question, which of the following is a tool or technique used in proactive risk management? You have risk matrix, Gantt chart, project, charter, communication plan. So I listed some risk management tools. Which one is correct among the options?
Matrix A.
Yes, thank you very much. Risk matrix is one of the tools that is used to manage risk. Right, so that's all questions I have. Does anyone have a question?
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the useful contributions and the questions that were answered. Thank you, everyone. Please let's remember to send our professional photo and also a brief description of our presentation. A whole lot of us have not sent yet. Please try to do so. We would use it for optimization. All right, please. And hi, Amira. Amira, we've not heard from you for a while now. Hello, Amira. We've not heard from you for a while now. Can you hear me? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Please do have a productive day.